Steve Wolbach, your friendly public adjuster, that way. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about motivation. Talk to you about settling. You still find yourself settled? What are we now? We're in April. We're going to pretty much the middle of the month. We've already passed the first quarter at this point, right? But this is the first month in the next quarter. What's changed for you? Remember we had that New Year's resolution? We talked about making changes for the first quarter. First quarter's over. We're working into the second quarter. And what is different? Don't tell me nothing's changed. Come on. Not much has changed, right? Okay, well, that's not good, right? I mean, are you guys happy with that? Are you satisfied? You're okay for 2018 then? You're not. I know you're not. Okay. So again, what are you going to do to make the change? How do you make the change? What do you want to change to? It's easy to throw questions out, isn't it? Sure, I can keep going. You know, what color what's your favorite color? Well, that has nothing to do with anything. But the point is, when is there going to be a change? When will you change in here, which then changes around you? Change your inner being to change your outside appearance, how you act, your mannerisms, the way you react to other things. That's so important. And that's all governed by how you feel in here. Everything is tied together. You know, I'm in a special networking group, and we have a fellow there that is a chiropractor. And the new age chiropractors look at things that it's not in there, let's give an adjustment and twist that head there and break the guy's neck. Or you go along and press the vertebrae and that's part of it, but it plays a very small part. They get that in here, in the brain stem. There's where all your nerves start and go up and down the body and spread out through your limbs. There's one whole connection starting here. Treat what's going on here and you'll be successful as it branches down and goes out. Well, making up your mind here, coming to a solid ground of a foundation, let's call it. What is it that you want? What do you want out of life? It's not easy to determine that. It really isn't. I know that. I understand that. But look at where you are right now. Is this where you want to be? Are you satisfied with this? And if the answer is no, then you got to make a change. You can't keep doing the same things over and over and over. Nothing's going to change. Try something different. What do you like? Your job. How fulfilling is that? Is the job meeting your not only financial goals and needs, is your job meeting your emotional goals and needs? What is it you want to feel inside? What type of feeling do you want as you're providing for your family? As you're making your way through life, working on a career, performing in that career. Is that career really for you? Did you choose the career or did the career choose you because of certain circumstances? And if you chose the career, you need to look at things and say, wait a minute, if I chose this one, why can't I choose another one? If this isn't cutting it for me, let's look for something that will. Identify, what is it you want from a job? What do you need to get out of that? Financial independence, that would be nice, right? Everybody doesn't get that, but maybe at least more of a financial gain than what you're doing now. a feeling of self-worth, a feeling of accomplishment. I mean, there's a lot of different goals. How about just to be treated fairly amongst your other colleagues in the company, instead of going in there and seeing how their favorites are constantly played? Not a very good motivating tool there, is it? It's amazing management, for their infinite wisdom. They graduate in business and management, and we're going to be able to do things, and then they go out and act like such ridiculous numbnuts, not really knowing what to do. Now, not everybody is like this, but unfortunately, there are plenty, because there are plenty of people like you that you have to work under them, that you're very dissatisfied with it. You're very disenchanted with the company philosophy, with the morale that is set, right? There's a certain tone that's set that you follow, and if it's not for you, it's very challenging day in and day out to want to show up there. So guys, where I'm going with this is, think about what is it you want out of life. Write it down. Write what would help you to get what you want out of life. Do you have the skills? Is it just changing a job, moving from one company to another? Do you like what you do? You just don't like the environment you do it in. And if that's the case, maybe if you were to change positions from working here to over here, you wouldn't feel the way you do. You would get more out of it. You would be satisfied. You'd be happier. And if you're happier, who else is going to be happier? Your wife, your children, the whole family as a nucleus is revolving around you. Or if the missus is the breadwinner, it's revolving around you. Let's face it, nowadays it's not always the man that's out there making the most money that's providing for the family. Far and few between, more and more, you have situations where, it's the woman that is carrying that burden. And they do it quite well. I have to take my hat off to them. I respect them in that position. It's not easy. But you gotta, if you want to make a change, you got to move in the direction of making the change. And by doing that, it's taking baby steps. You're not going to gallop towards a change. You need to, because that change that you think you want, you may only want to get halfway there, and that would be enough for you. That's why when you take the baby step, it moves you in that direction, and then you can evolve from there. And a little tweak there, little twist there, to get what you really want. And that's what this is all about. This is about constantly evolving, reinventing yourself. I know, that's a term that's used out there, right? But look, I mean, whether you like the term, whether it's overused or not, the term applies. The term has a function there. The term means something. And the point is, you need to get back so that you mean something too. And you mean something to yourself. That's where it starts. Make me happy, and you can make other people happy then. It's all got to start with you. So guys, I have an opportunity that, for the right person, can change your whole life. It's not for everybody. But I'm looking to bring people on. If you're looking for a career change or to supplement what you're already doing, this may be exactly the situation. And I'm going to ask you to give it a try. Very, very minimal investment. It's peanuts. All free training. We're going to show you step by step what you need to do. And when it's all said and done, you're going to get a rewarding feeling. You're going to help people. And, if you look at anybody that's really successful, they give back. There are tons of mentors out there that constantly preach you need to give back. And when you do, it just comes forward even that much more. And that's what you need to try. You need to get in that position. Perhaps coming on board with me would change that. If you want to find out more about what I'm talking about, reach out to me. Send me an email. Give me a call. What is it I have to offer? The position I'm looking to offer is a public adjuster. And if you're interested in that, helping people, this may be just the solution for you. I'm going to leave it at that. Guys, I'm Steve Wolbach, your friendly public adjuster. Please, would you like this? Would you also share this? I need you guys to spread this. Please subscribe to my page so that I can reach out to as many people as possible. This is something to give people good information for those that need it. If everything's fine with you and there's no issue, don't worry about it. You don't need this. This is a waste of your time. I agree. But if you're not in that position, and I think there are more people not in that position than that are, then reach out to me, and that's what we can do. Thank you for listening. God bless you.